Yo, what is cool, y'all? We're back, and in today's tutorial I'm going to break down how you can create this face tracking effect easily inside of After Effects. I've been seeing this face tracking effect going around for a while, especially in Laserdim's music videos. I'm going to break it down easily for you guys inside of After Effects and how you can spice it up. So let's get straight into it. So I got my clip right here from this Laserdim music video. So what you want to start off by doing is go to tracker up here. If you can't see tracker, you have to go up to window and then select tracker. But I already have it selected, so I don't need to do that. So next I'm going to grab my clip and then go to track motion and then change the track type to stabilize. Yo, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to let you guys know that I just dropped my trippy backgrounds preset pack, which includes over 15 different presets with these crazy trippy backgrounds, and it's on my site, and I'm going to give you guys a discount code in the description. So if you're a fellow editor and you're interested, I'd highly recommend that you go and check that out. But onto the tutorial. And then change the track type to stabilize. And now I'm going to make this track point a bit bigger and put it where I want to track. So I'm going to go to the beginning of the clip and then track something like his eye, because that's the part that I want to track. If you want to track something else like your subject's hand, you can track it right there. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to track it to his eye. And then I'm going to go over here to analyze and then press 1 frame forward and keep doing this till I've gone through the whole clip. So my scene was actually pretty easy to track, didn't really mess up anywhere. But if your scene messes up while you're tracking, you can just move the point manually. But I think my tracking looks decent, so what I'm going to do now is press apply and then apply to dimensions X and Y. And now if we play the clip, we're going to see that we get these black parts because it goes out of frame. So to prevent this, I'm going to press S to adjust my scale. Then I'm going to scale it up till I can't see the black parts anymore. Like that. And then, yeah, that's decent. I can still see the black parts here, but we're going to fix that. So right before we see the black parts, somewhere around here, I'm going to press P and create a position keyframe. And then go to the part where the black parts start to show and then drag it over. And try to keep your subject as centered as possible. I'm going to drag it over again. And again. And there too. So now we've tracked our subject and it's really subtle right now. If you want to make it more obvious, you can zoom into your subject, and if you want to track it to his face, you can zoom in and keep it on his face. It is going to give a more tracked look. So right now my tracking looks like this, and I want to spice it up a bit. I've already tracked him, so if you want you can stop right here, but to spice it up I'm going to add a radial blur, drag it onto the scene, and this effect you also have to track. So if you'd like to, you can track it manually by moving this point and keyframe it. But there's also a way around this. So what I'm going to do is go to tracker, press track motion, and then I'm going to go to tracker 2 and then just press forward on analyze to create a keyframe. And then we're going to copy all of these keyframes from the last tracker, from tracker 1, and paste them onto tracker 2. So we have the exact same tracking, and instead of tracking it onto this scene, I'm going to edit target and effect point control, and this will automatically track our radial blur onto his face. Then I'm going to press OK and apply. Now as you can see, it is already tracked to the same spot that we tracked his eye. Now all that's really left to do is to keyframe the amount. So I'm going to start at 5. No, actually I'm going to start at 0, and then when he gets closer to the camera I'm going to turn it up, but not too much, just something like that. And then I can keep it going until the end. I can turn it down a bit at the end, like that. And then I'm going to ease my keyframes to make them look a little bit more smooth. So now I've tracked the motion and added the radial blur and motion blur, and it looks like this. And it's really simple, so I'm going to spice it up a bit by creating a keyframe for the scale. And as the radial blur hits, I'm going to zoom in, and then I also have to adjust the scale, the position. So I'm going to move it up here like that and make a graph like this, both for the scale and the position. So after keyframing my scale and my position and working with the graphs a bit, I have something like this. And I'm in that